All right, I know I usually but it's gonna be a short one, man. It's gonna be about losing love handles. Now, here's the thing: you guys don't understand when it comes to losing love handles is the way to lose the fat that you really want to lose. Generally, the fat that we really want to lose, which is lower back fat, side fat, the love handles, lower back, the lower stomach. That's the last to come off, which means guess what? You have to make sure that what you do is sustainable. I say this all the time, but this is the reason it's important because the actual areas you want to lose on, which, like I said, it's gonna be your love handles and your lower back. For me, the last place to lose is right here. So in order to lose that, I got to stay consistent in my calorie deficit. So the short answer of losing your love handles is being consistent in your calorie deficit, guys. Now, in order to do this, you got to change your mindset. The first thing you want to do is stop looking for this. This doesn't exist. You see, magic weight loss tablets, it doesn't exist. It just doesn't. It took you years to gain the bad habits, to gain those love handles. You're not going to lose it in 1 month. It's not going to happen. You're not going to lose it in 2 months. It's not going to happen. If you are 40% body fat and you want to get rid of your love handles, you might have to get down to 10, 15%. For me to lose my love handles, I got to get down to like 12% body fat at least, somewhere in that range, at least below 32-inch waist. All right. So that's going to take, if I had a 42-inch waist and I had to get down to, 31-inch waist, that area below 32, to actually lose my love handles, that means that's 10 inches. That's not happening in 1 month. All right. That's going to take time. So focusing on the inputs is going to be important. Focusing on what I'm doing on a daily basis is going to be important. These side crunches, these regular crunches, these passing a dumbbell around your back, the dumb shit, it's just not going to work. Stop doing it. All right. So instead of searching outside, look within. All right. Look within. A lot of you guys be saying you only eat 1,200 calories and you can't lose fat, but you don't weigh your foods. All right. If you don't weigh your foods, you're not serious about your goals. If you don't measure stuff out with measuring cups and stuff like that, you don't mean what you say when you say you want to get results. All right. So you got to weigh your food so you get a better idea. All right. Your bad habits, your inconsistency, your shitty nutrition, that's the issue. There's nothing else. All right. You're holding yourself back, nobody else. It's not your genetics. It's not the government. It's not, the companies. You're the one choosing the food to eat and you're the one overeating. No one's overeating for you. Not making the lifestyle change. Like I said earlier, stop looking for short term solutions. Look for longer term solutions. All right. This is not some keto diet, carnivore diet, water fasting. All that shit doesn't work. Stop trying to do that and expecting to get long term lasting results. If you do if you make a temporary change, how do you expect permanent lasting results? You got to make a permanent change to expect permanent lasting results. I can't believe I even have to say that. Like, who would have known that I would have to tell people that temporary changes don't make permanent results? Like, it's basic. It's basic sense, bro. If you're trying to do keto, carnivore, or water fasting, watermelon fasting to lose and keep off, fat, then you're a dumbass. It's just it's that simple. All right. So one of those things that you guys don't realize is what surrounds you is important. So these groceries, this is something like if you just bought these groceries and you just made some shit out of this, you're gonna see better results than you have right now. I don't think anyone here that is, if you're watching this and you got a lot of belly fat, this is not what you bought from the store last week. All right. And if you bought this, then you ordered Uber Eats. Because let's be honest, if you were eating this every day consistently, you would be lean. You wouldn't even be watching this video. All right. So you got to start buying better groceries because the only way to eat food is to buy it, right? You got to buy the food, right? I mean, you could grow it, but people aren't doing that. Anyways, if you are constantly, ordering pizza, ordering Uber Eats, eating brownies, candy, crackers, things like that, you're just not going to get your results. You got to surround yourself with these foods so you can actually eat it. A lot of people always ask me like, "Hey, what do I do for results?" And they literally, when they go shopping, they get Cheeto puffs, they get, fried chicken, they just get bullshit like that. All right. You also want to change how you look at food. It's not a hobby. It's not something you do when you're bored. It is fuel. It is fuel. It is fuel. All right. Now, that doesn't mean it's not going to taste good, but it just means that you can't just like when you get bored, you don't go to food. All right, that's not how it works. You don't just be like, you know what, I'm bored. Let me overeat. That doesn't make any sense. And especially if you're serious about your goals, you have to change the way you look at it. All right, eating out, there's a lot of healthy options when you eat out, including different restaurants. There's a lot of healthy options at different restaurants. So just because you're eating out doesn't mean you can eat whatever you want to. You can eat unhealthy. There's no correlation there. All right, every restaurant has healthy options. All right, strength training, guys. Aggressively doing cardio short term is not going to do it. You're probably going to lose a lot of muscle. You'll get saggy skin. A lot of you guys have asked me, hey, how do you avoid saggy skin? How do you avoid not having saggy skin when you lose weight? You got to avoid doing a bunch of cardio without doing strength training and, without really locking in on nutrition. What's going to help you lose that fat is strength training, maintaining your strength and muscle mass, and also high protein calorie deficit. That's what's going to work, period. So here's the bottom line, guys. I wanted to make this video real quick and short because honestly, it's pretty straightforward. It's really straightforward. So a routine's not gonna work if you don't. Just look. You got to do this is what you got to do. All right. So if you make a list of why the reasons or the reasons why you're not getting to your goals, it should only have one thing on that list. It should only be you, yourself. You're the only one getting in your way. Your habits are getting in your way. What you ate is the reason you gain the weight. So what you eat is going to be the reason you lose the fat. All right. Link will be in the description for training. So make sure you guys tap in. God bless.